Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being well-informed. Today, we're diving deep into the constantly shifting landscape of trucking.
It really is always moving, isn't it?
Absolutely. Our mission today is clear. We're here to distill the latest regulatory proposals, the surprising tech advancements, and, the everyday economic realities impacting you, the truck driver. And most importantly, we'll explore how you can not just navigate these powerful currents, but truly thrive.
Right.
We've pulled together insights from Truckers V, covering new DOT and FMCSA proposals, some pretty wild border tech, and those immediate economic pressures.
Yeah. We're also drawing on wisdom from life as a trucker, making sure we tackle these issues from all angles, just like Hervey suggests.
Good point.
What's truly illuminating here, I think, is how all these elements, the drug tests, digital payments, even peak season grind, they aren't isolated.
Okay.
They're all interconnected. They form this new environment that really demands drivers be more adaptable and, frankly, more informed than ever before. It's about seeing that whole picture.
Gotcha. All right, let's unpack this then. We'll look at how these changes are impacting your life on the road, and critically, what powerful opportunities they might actually be presenting for your future.
Sounds good.
First up, let's talk regulations. The Department of Transportation is stirring things up with some proposed changes to drug testing rules. And these seem pretty significant.
Yeah, they really are. A core insight here is that these aren't minor tweaks. The DOT is proposing a substantial expansion.
Okay, like what?
We're talking about the potential for hair testing alongside the usual urine tests, an expanded list of drugs they screen for, and stricter reporting to the clearinghouse. The DOT's database for violations.
The clearinghouse.
This move essentially makes it much harder to, slip under the radar, so to speak.
So how does this translate into, your daily reality on the road? It really brings up that whole safety versus surveillance debate, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. On one side, you have folks in industry arguing, look, more testing means safer roads, fewer wrecks. If you're clean, what's the problem?
A fair point for safety, yeah.
But then, on the other side, many drivers are raising real privacy concerns, especially with hair testing, potentially picking up past use that maybe didn't even impact driving.
Or false positives, right, from just being around something.
Exactly, like environmental exposure. That's a big worry. And the critical implication here is, who pays for all this? Owner-operators could find themselves footing the bill directly. Small carriers, they'll likely feel a significant pinch, more admin, more costs.
And the larger carriers?
They might absorb some, but often, that pressure trickles down, maybe tighter contracts or longer onboarding while waiting for results. It's a real tension between safety and rights.
Yeah.
And it directly hits your livelihood, your hiring prospects.
Right. Okay, so that's pretty heavy. Now, for maybe a bit of a breather, the FMCSA just hit the brakes on a whole batch of proposed rules, pushed them back to 2026.
Yeah, that was interesting news.
And this includes some major ones, right? Like speed limiter mandates, ELD reforms, automatic emergency braking, AEB, and broker transparency updates.
That's right. And the deeper insight here, I think, is that this delay offers a really precious window of opportunity.
How so?
Well, while many might just see it as a postponement, okay, no speed limiters yet, no new ELD headaches. For now, it's definitely not a cancellation.
Right.
This time allows you to prepare, to get ready for changes that are almost certainly still coming down the pike. The FMCSA has reasons, politics, industry pushback, backlog, but the writing's still on the wall.
Yeah, you've hit on a core challenge there. Delays are not destiny. While some things are paused, the FMCSA's 2025 agenda is still packed, like the independent contractor rule. That could fundamentally redefine being an owner-operator.
Oh, absolutely. This specific proposal could be monumental. It's basically aiming to reclassify CUN 199 drivers if they're seen as, quote, functionally controlled by carriers.
Making it harder to treat contractors like employees without the benefits.
Exactly. It even has echoes of California's AB5 law, which caused a huge stir.
Right.
And drivers are really split. Some fear losing that independence they cherish. Others who've built genuine independent businesses just want their status protected, not erased by overreach.
And then there's broker transparency. That's been a hot topic for ages. The FMCSA is weighing rules to make brokers show what they charge shippers. We're hearing a lot of "it's about time" from drivers.
Definitely. But there's also that cautious view, right? That even with new rules, some shady brokers will just find new ways to play the game.
True. What else is on the 2025 list?
Well, mandatory automatic emergency braking, AEB, for new Class 7 and 8 trucks. The clear upside is, potentially fewer rear-end crashes, better safety scores.
Okay.
But the downsides are real too. False positives and bad weather causing sudden stops. That's a concern. Repairs are expensive. And frankly, a lot of drivers just don't like the idea of the truck deciding when to stop.
Yeah, I heard one veteran driver put it pretty bluntly, something like, the day my truck decides when to stop is the day I retire.
Huh. Yeah, that captures the feeling for some, for sure. It highlights that ongoing tension between tech and driver control.
And finally, ELD reforms are coming too.
Yep. Focusing on standardizing removal, clarifying exemptions, dealing with malfunctions better, and crucially, cracking down on cheating or ghost driving.
So if you've been kind of skirting the rules, those days might be numbered.
Seems that way. This constant evolution just underscores how dynamic it all is and how vital it is for you to stay informed and, well, agile.
Okay, building on this whole digital integration trend, the FMCSA itself is going digital with payments, right? After October 1st, 2025.
That's correct. Fully digital. No more paper checks or money orders for anything, DOT renewals, fines, whatever.
Wow.
And look, this might seem like a small admin thing, but it's really a foundational step towards a truly digital-first trucking world.
Fewer human touch points, more tech reliance.
Exactly. And while many tech-savvy OOs might just shrug it off, others, maybe older drivers, folks in rural areas, they have valid concerns. Online security, reliable internet on the road, or just preference.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The deeper insight is that digital payments are often just the start. It paves the way for more data, more tech integration everywhere.
And this digital revolution isn't just payments, it's hitting the borders too. U.S.-Mexico trucking.
Oh yeah, it's on the cusp of a dramatic transformation. We're talking biometric ID checks, smart cameras reading plates and faces,
Whoa.
automated vehicles moving freight, AI doing inspections. Some of this is already in pilot programs.
It sounds like sci-fi.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
And one striking point from the sources is the dual perspective this creates for you, the driver.
Okay.
On one hand, maybe much faster border crossings, less waiting time, which would be huge.
Definitely.
But on the other hand, a lot of drivers feel those biometric scans are invasive. Worries about data security, that whole big brother in my cab feeling.
Yeah, I can see that, like the AI dash cams too.
Exactly. They can be great proof for deliveries, help resolve disputes, sure. But they can also feel like constant micromanagement, taking autonomy away.
The bottom line is this tech isn't going away.
Not a chance. And those who proactively understand it, adapt to it. They'll definitely be better positioned moving forward.
So while all these big structural shifts are happening, the industry is also dealing with immediate stuff, like peak season right now.
Right, the here and now.
Freight demand is up, which sounds good, but fuel's up too, and the weather's being difficult.
Yeah, the practical implication is just managing intensified chaos, isn't it? You've got demand surges for fall and holiday goods, hurricane risks messing up routes,
Yeah.
fuel prices bouncing around, diesel over $4 maybe, and just the mental burnout from longer hours, tight turnarounds.
It hits everything: costs, planning, stress.
Totally. And as Hervey from Life, as the trucker points out, it's crucial to see these things from all angles. Strategize. Don't just run hard, run smart.
So what's the practical impact for you, the driver, today? These aren't just challenges to react to, right? They're opportunities.
That's the key takeaway from the sources. Yeah. Get smart. Get proactive. We're seeing intelligent carriers using better disaster prep, really managing fuel costs with apps and programs, creative load planning to cut deadhead.
Okay.
But crucially, they're also focusing on driver support, preventing burnout.
Yeah.
Recognizing that you, the driver, are their most valuable asset.
And that brings us right to the core message, I think. How you can manage your time. Not just for shippers or DOT regs, but for yourself, for your own future.
Exactly. All these sources, especially Life as a Trekker and retirefromtrucking.com, they're really sounding one consistent call to action. Prepare now.
Prepare how?
Well, the critical insight is this consistent emphasis on learning new skills, using your off-duty time wisely, maybe not just resting, but building something and actively creating online income streams.
Okay, so it's not just about surviving the next rule change.
No, it's about building genuine freedom, a robust future, that recurring online income. It can be a powerful shield against freight rate swings, economic downturns.
What are your options?
Exactly. Offering that financial stability, the freedom to maybe retire on your terms when you choose, not when you're forced out.
So whether it's tighter regulations coming or new tech or just the daily grind, the message is don't wait, be proactive.
Precisely. That proactive approach. It doesn't just help your bottom line. It builds that feeling of respect, of support. It empowers you with the tools, the foresight, to actually take control of your future, both on the road and off.
And thinking back to those delayed FMCSA rules.
Right. If we connect that back, that delay until 2026, it's a gift. It's time.
2 years.
2 solid years to upgrade your setup, maybe learn how to navigate these changes smarter, start stacking some cash or develop those side income streams.
Yeah.
Maybe even using new tools like AI.
The prepared will profit. The rest might get left behind.
That's the stark reality. Which leads to that crucial question for you, doesn't it? Will you be the driver waiting for change to happen to you? Or will you be the one actively shaping your own future, building your own planned freedom?
So the real takeaway here is trucking is changing fundamentally, but you have the power to change with it, maybe even get ahead of it.
Absolutely.
It's not about quitting the road today necessarily. It's about strategically building options, developing that planned freedom before burnout or some emergency forces your hand.
And the resources mentioned, like retirefromtrucking.com, lifesatrucker.com, they're specifically designed to help you explore things like AI, develop online income while you're still behind the wheel.
We've definitely covered a lot of ground today, from stricter drug tests to border tech that sounds like the future, and that really crucial piece about personal preparation.
Yeah, this deep dive really shows that the future of trucking isn't just about the miles you cover. It's about the foresight you apply to your whole career.
Right.
The most successful drivers won't just be masters of their rigs. They'll be masters of their own careers, leveraging every tool, every opportunity on and off the road to build the life they actually want.
So here's a thought for you to chew on until next time. In a world where trucking is getting more regulated, more digitized, more scrutinized, how will you make sure your definition of freedom of the open road evolves? How will you adapt it to protect your autonomy, your prosperity, your peace of mind? Will you wait for this system to change you, or will you use this moment to, well, boldly redesign your own journey on your own terms?